everybody. Come on in for a great show. Come on in, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, DiamondandSilk.com. Probably over there on Chat It too.
Yeah.
So come on in for a great show. I'm just pulling up some stuff, and maybe I'm just a tad bit confused, and forgive me, because sometimes I can be in the midst of some confusion.
Yes.
Trying to find my way.
Yes.
But I will find my way because
especially dealing with all of this technology.
It's the technology, and then I can't stand when they change the stuff. You see what I'm talking about? Those
and it seemed like everybody changed everything at the same time.
Yeah, why y'all want to change the stuff?
Yeah.
So come on in for a great show. You all, we have a lot that we want to catch up on, and we're not trying to be Debbie Downers, but we want to catch up on, give you our thoughts about things, hear what you all have to say. So we have that to talk about and so much more. So listen, are we up on our portals?
We are up on our portals.
All right. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your host Diamond and Silk and Silk.
Diamond, oh, Diamond.
I'm talking about, it's just been a very long week. Before we get started with the nitty gritty, I want you to stop right now. I want you to share this video because sharing is caring.
Yes, it is.
When you share, that means you care.
That's
and
right.
if you care, you would share.
That's right.
So stop right now and share this video. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also make sure that you share. I heard when you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, you're supposed to receive a notification when we come on.
Supposed to.
So I had heard that. And if you're on Facebook, please make sure that you like our page, like and follow our page on Facebook.
That's right.
And if you're on Chat It, it should just automatically just come up. So I love it if they have everything correct. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you all,
Chit Chat Tour.
the show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. Head over there to Chit Chat. I'm almost forgetting my train of thought.
It's chitchattour.com.
Chitchattour.com to get your tickets.
Yes.
Everything is still planned for when it's planned, you all, even though, oh God, we have a lot to talk about. So head over there to get your tickets at chitchattour.com.
Get your tickets, get your tickets, you all.
Because we have a lot to say.
We got a lot to say.
Okay, and also, you all know we've been working on this book.
Yeah.
Right? And the last chapter, we just got through writing it, and we have a lot of stuff to say, but I want you to take a look at this here because we're offering you something. So take a look at this. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Come on in.
Come on.
Come on a little closer.
Come on.
Because we got something to tell you.
That's right.
Now, y'all know we just finished the last chapter of our book called Uprising.
That's right.
Which is due out on August the 18th. Go to DiamondandSilkBook.com to pre-order right now.
That's right.
But wait, there's more. If you pre-order in the next 24 hours, we are going to send you a signed book plate and enter your name into a drawing to receive a personalized video message from us to you. How cool is that?
That's very cool.
Now, we already know that old Jim Crow Joe said we ain't black. But the last time we checked, we black.
That's right.
And you know what?
What?
We have a message for old Jim Crow Joe. Just because we're black, it don't mean we have to vote Democrat.
That's right.
Maybe we can teach old Jim Crow Joe a thing or two. So in this book, we write about our truth.
Our truth.
And in case you forgot, let me remind you again.
Yeah.
The name of the book is Uprising. Who in the hell said you can't ditch and switch?
That's right.
So we done already woke up America. Maybe it's time to wake up Jim Crow Joe and these Democrats.
Maybe.
Maybe it's time for you all to experience the awakening of Diamond and Silk.
Maybe.
So now you don't get to judge us based on what somebody said about us. Now you can read it for yourself.
That's right.
You can pre-order the book at DiamondandSilkBook.com. And don't forget, if you pre-order the book within 24 hours, you're going to receive a signed book plate. And your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And some lucky person is going to receive a video message from us to you. So pre-order the book at DiamondandSilkBook.com. That's DiamondandSilkBook.com. Okay, everybody. I hope you all can hear us. Let us know if you can hear us, if you can't hear us. Okay, so don't forget that if you go within 24 hours and you pre-order the book, you're going to receive a signed copy, a signed copy of a plate book.
Yes, you're gonna
book plate.
Yes, a signed copy of the book is really
of the
what
book
you're gonna
plate.
Get.
Really, you know the technical term they call it the book plate, but it's really the book.
Yes.
And your name is going to be entered into a drawing, and whatever name they pull, you are going to receive a special message, video message from Diamond and Silk to you. So
That's
that
right.
should be. So go to DiamondandSilkBook.com to do that.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. I hope everybody hears.
So now, what I need to know now, just switching gears, want to make sure that the sound is good.
Right.
I'm showing volume here.
Right. Do you
Make
all hear
sure
us?
that everybody do hear.
Somebody
us.
said low volume, talk loud. That is so strange.
I'm seeing it right here.
You seeing it right there? The volume is too low.
Is that what they're
saying?
saying?
The volume on YouTube is somewhat low. The volume.
What about on Facebook? Is the
Do
volume
you all hear
low?
us on Facebook? It's they saying it's still low. Everything is up. You know, with these social media platforms, when they try to silence you.
I'm not getting any no sound on Facebook.
Okay, so Facebook is good, but it
sounds good on Facebook.
Okay, y'all may have to run over there to Facebook. Raise the volume. It's too low. It's too low.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: when I cut it up,
yeah, I can hear it
myself. Make sure y'all volumes is cut up. When they try to silence you.
Yeah. I'm not getting any no sound. You good?
Yeah. I'm going to keep on going. Sound is low, ladies. Sounds are low is what they say.
Mine is sounding good over here on Facebook.
I love you too, darling.
We love you even more. Okay. Wow.
I hate that. I hate YouTube. Why is YouTube like that today? What could be wrong with their volume?
I don't
think it's on our end, you all.
Somebody said, I'm seeing sound good to me. My volume is good. This is on YouTube.
Somebody said sounds good to me. Okay, you all. Cut your volume up on YouTube and make sure on your device.
It's not us. I can hear pre-order. Okay.
It's okay.
All right, here we go. We about to get started because we hadn't seen you all in a while.
Oh my God. First of all, I miss you all so very much.
Yes.
I mean, I miss you all. Let me tell you something. I've been going through a whole lot, you all. A lot. First of all, with the I'm going to tell you, it really started. I knew that they were doing the Russia collusion stuff. But with the impeachment, that bothered me. And then we were in the midst of the pandemic. That bothered me. And we're still in the midst of the pandemic. And now we have this and then, which turned into a little civil unrest. Thank you, Courtney. I love you. Okay. And so I have to get myself together. And before I even get into the nitty gritty, I want to explain to people the difference between a reaction and a response. You know, back in my younger day, Silk, I used to be a firecracker. Like worse than what I am now. I've learned to calm it down. I used to react instead of respond. And I would react off of emotions.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And sometimes it would get me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
It would get me slammed in trouble because I didn't think about that. I just did it.
Right.
And I looked at everything that was going on for the week. And the other day I had to take my car to be serviced. And I just wept.
Mm-hmm.
I weep for the nation. I weep for white people. I weep for black people.
Mm-hmm.
I weep for our president. I weep for his family. I weep for everybody. I'm talking about how I'm driving down the road just a crying.
Mm-hmm.
I weep because we have a lot of people out there
mm-hmm.
reacting because of emotions instead of responding.
Right.
And not knowing the difference.
So what's happening is, to make it clear, and the way I'm seeing it, is that there is a force out there that wants to keep us stuck in some type of pain with our emotions, so that we can react with our emotions instead of respond with thought.
That's right.
Okay? Because a lot of times, if you don't just stop, breathe, and blow and think about what's happening, what's going on, and see the bigger picture, then you will react in a negative way instead of respond in a positive way.
That's right.
Okay?
Now, I like what you said about control. You mentioned something just a while ago about that. Did you not? About, okay. Who's pulling the string?
Who's pulling the string? That's right.
I want you, and before I get into the nitty gritty, I want y'all to understand. Because, see, listen, I take, and I know how to now pause, step back, and look at everything.
Yep.
Who's pulling the strings?
Who's pulling the strings?
Who pulled the strings
Who's the
with
mastermind?
Russia? Who pulled the strings with the impeachment?
Right.
Now we have the pandemic.
Right.
Now we have this.
Now we have this.
But who's pulling the strings?
That's right.
When we look at who owns the majority of the media.
Yep.
The left, Hollywood. And if you're sitting back and you seem like this is all out of a Hollywood movie, like, is this happening in the United States?
Like, really? Yeah.
Think about it. So sometimes when the media have control of the public, they know what to do and they know how to do it to get you to garner up a reaction, for you to garner up an emotion for you to react instead of respond.
That's right. That's right.
So let me get to the nitty gritty.
Yes.
The video, I believe, came out with George Floyd on May 25th.
On that Monday.
Was that on
Memorial Day?
Was that on Memorial Day?
Uh-huh.
But we didn't see it to May 26th. And let me just tell you all why. During this pandemic, for me, it is very difficult for me to watch the news when I know a lot of stuff that's being thrown down our throats and pushed in our faces are nothing but damn lies.
That's right.
Now, some stuff may slip out of my mouth that may be a curse word. If you don't want to hear me curse, get off right now because it may come off as a curse word.
All right.
I don't mean no harm.
There's nothing wrong with a disclaimer.
Okay, I'm putting a disclaimer out there.
Yeah.
Some stuff may come out of my mouth. You all know how I get when I'm passionate about something.
Right.
Now, what the hell was I just talking about?
Okay, so we was talking about that when this video came out.
When the video came out.
Didn't see it.
And that's why I didn't see it when it first came out.
Right.
Because I wasn't looking at the media. I think I was probably looking at Little House on the Prairie.
Right.
Something like that. I was looking at something else like that because I am tired of the American people being lied to. And I will not become complicit to the lie.
That's right.
And I see a lot of journalists sitting their asses up there on TV, complicit. You just going along to get along to collect your check. And a lot of them ain't nothing but liars. So on that Monday, I was not into the news. I was not into what was going on.
Nope.
And you informed me on the 26th, that had to be on that Tuesday then. You informed me what was going on. And it's hard for me to look at stuff like that. I don't like seeing violence. I just don't like seeing violence.
It's really hard to see violence, but I had to because, okay, one thing about Diamond and Silk, you'll realize that we're balanced.
Yes.
There's a lot of things she can't do that I can take, and there's a lot of things that I don't do that. She takes care of, okay? But on this instance, I have to be the watcher, the seer on this right here to see what's going on, and that's what I did.
Right. So when she informed me and she told me how gruesome it was, I cringed because I'm like, what the? So finally, it's in the media, and I'm seeing a little bit of it.
Right.
And I'm so disturbed by it. I want to throw up. I want to just throw up because who, why, how, when, where.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to think. I was ticked off. Okay, I'm gonna tell you much.
It was very sad. It was very sickening. And I believe, was it that night or the next night whenever Mr. Hannity had did the whole show. He did the whole show. It was really, really sad. Go ahead.
But on the 26th, we responded because I like looking at Twitter and stuff, and I see people, Diamond and Silk, well, why y'all ain't said nothing? We responded on the 26th.
Right.
And we retweeted what the Epic Times had said. And we said, because of the negligence of this police officer, George Floyd is dead. Not only should they have been fired, but the officer who put his knee in the neck of this man, cutting off his airway, should be charged with murder.
Right.
This senseless act is unacceptable. And I believe that the whole country was on the same side with what we saw, you all.
Everybody was united. Everybody was like, could not believe it. It was unbelievable. Everybody, black, white, everybody was on the same page.
We were all on the same side.
Yep.
Even the president said, at my request, the FBI and the Department of Justice are already well into an investigation as to the very sad and tragic death in Minnesota of George Floyd. The president was already on top of it. Now, they're not going to tell the media, which is 90% is owned by left-leaning liberals, is not going to let the public know about that.
They're not going to tell you. That's right.
That's why the president tweeted and people started retweeting it. Right. So the president was on top of this from day one.
That's right.
Americans, we were united as one because we know we didn't like what we had saw.
That's right.
We didn't like what we seen. What we saw.
It was senseless.
What we had seen.
Yes.
It was senseless. It didn't have to act. Now, I hear you. I hear you. Thank you, John. I love you. I hear you all that's saying, well, what about black on black crime? Let me say this, Sil. Please let me say it.
Go ahead.
There is black on black crime. But right now, we're talking about this crime with this officer who is supposed to protect and serve. And that wasn't protecting and serving. That was clear murder right in front of our faces, you all. Period. I don't know how else to put it. Now, there were 3 more officers with him. I don't know if you all knew, I just found out today, that the 3 officers that was there, this guy that had the knee in the neck was supposed to be training these other 3 officers. They were in training.
Right.
Thank you, Sam. Love you.
Yep.
Let me calm down because I don't want to. Let me calm down. So I'm looking at all of this here, you all, and I'm like, this is wrong. This is wrong. But we were all united as a nation. I've never seen Sean Hannity give extensive coverage and Fox News give extensive coverage. I've never seen that happen when it comes to something like this. The whole world was outraged. Yes. We were all outraged. How did we come from being united where something's got to be done about this to all of a sudden now, it's like we're in a chaotic race war. We don't like each other. We're pointing a finger.
So what happens and what tends to happen is one thing that I do know about Democrats.
Come on.
They do not like unity.
No.
They do not want us united by any means necessary. They do not like prosperity.
Right.
And they darn sure do not like black and white uniting together under one cause. Republicans and Democrats uniting together. They don't like that.
No.
And I'm talking about the higher ups.
Right.
Okay? So what tends to happen is anytime something like this happen and you find some type of unity, there's always somebody that throws a monkey wrench in it to take us off message.
Right.
To hijack the message. To hijack what's going on. And what they throw, that monkey wrench that they throw in the plan tends to play on your emotions.
Right.
Now you're reacting to something else and you've lost focus on what we are all supposed to be united on.
That's right.
That's just been, it's been the name of the game for so long. That's why we keep finding ourselves at this door. Right here. Because we keep allowing them to hijack the message.
Hijack it. And we go, all of us go along. Y'all go along with it. Because I stayed back and just looked and watched and observed. And I'm like, So I hear people saying they bringing up George Floyd past.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about his past. So y'all not going to be able to push that one on me. As a matter of fact, if I look into all of you all about have a past too. Well, what this officer did was wrong, and that was the only thing that I was concerned of. And I don't think it's appropriate to be bringing up people past. And I don't understand why is it when something happened, we always have to go back to their past and what they were doing and what they did. Yes, he was being arrested, but he should have been arrested, not murdered.
And he was not being arrested for his past.
Right.
So that don't have nothing to do with what they killed him.
Right.
For.
Right.
Or what he was murdered over.
Right.
I believe it was a $20 counterfeit dollar bill, possibly, allegedly. I mean, all of these stories is up in the air. You still really just don't know the clarity. And then come to find out that the officer and George Floyd worked together for years. So there's a
we don't know. Listen, you all, listen.
Right.
When I look at this guy and how sinister he was, and the other officer said, well, do you think you need to check for a pulse? And he was like, no. And he kept his knee on this man's neck.
Yeah.
Look, you're not going to be able to say, well, Diamond, well, what about his past? You ain't going to be able to say that to me.
No.
I see a man being murdered.
That's right.
Here. A man, and it's done by a man that's supposed to protect and serve. Now, let me say this here. Because we see this one officer do this, that don't mean all of our police officers do this.
That's right.
You want me to tell you my humble opinion? And this is my opinion. I believe that our police departments, not only that, but a lot of our systems in this country has been infiltrated by people that don't give a damn, that want to create this type of havoc and reap this type of havoc in this doggone country, that want to have us outraged about something that's despicable and then put us against each other and divide us based on our race.
That's right.
So I'm looking at it all play out. And I wake up one morning and I see there's a white woman by the name of Olivia Gatewood put out a tweet telling people to burn it down.
Burn it down.
And do things in their community. And we had to tweet this out. This is sick. And so many words. This white woman message to the citizens of Minneapolis is to burn down your community, have no regard for other people's property, and disrespect the police. Where's Twitter safety, Twitter, Jack? Where y'all at? Now, I believe this young lady, which is an influencer, ended up taking her whole page down. And somebody said, why did you have to mention white? And here's why I had to mention white. You don't coerce black people to burn down their communities.
That's right.
And that's why I said what I said. Somebody tweeted back at us. I can't think of his name off he wanted to know why did we emphasize that? As a white person, she's probably in her picket fences and all that. You don't convince black people to burn down their communities.
That's
okay?
Right.
So now let me get to this. So I'm looking at this. I mean, I'm getting video. I'm seeing videos. You have a group going into these different communities where they are rioting. I guess this is supposed to be Antifa. Most of these people that's representing Antifa have white skin. And you see them literally starting the destruction, breaking out the windows, breaking into stuff, starting the fires. But guess what? Mm-hmm. Our Black Americans, you finished it. Because we also saw you breaking out windows, breaking into stores, looting.
Yep.
And reaping havoc on communities. And some of those communities you don't even live in.
And the sad thing is, a lot of the young kids that's out there,
millenniums,
14, 15 years old, don't even pay bills, out there in the streets talking about they are oppressed and don't even know what oppression really is.
You don't even know what it feels like. When I looked at some of these children, you look like you stay in the suburb. What the hell you doing out here looting a Nike store? I mean, literally, I seen one girl sitting up in traffic. Mm-hmm. Gets out of her car, go in there, loot, bring out some shoes for her because she claims it's for her son. Mm-hmm. Then get her fat ass out the car again and go back in there to get some more.
Go right back. And then when you say, what about us? Mm-hmm. What about our community? I mean, just look at what's happening. You are allowing yourself as Americans, and especially as Black Americans, to be used by something that's very sinister going on. Mm-hmm. If people would just wake up and realize that
it's something bigger going
don't have nothing to do with you, but you're being used as a pawn to facilitate what they
accommodate,
and
create more
what they're trying to push here. Right. But they're using you. Now let me give you a prime example.
Come on.
So when you see all of the gun shooting and everything that's going on, and the first thing that the left, the liberals want to say is gun control. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing they want to say: gun control, gun control, gun control. So what they do is they get out in the street and they march. And who's mostly out there in the street marching is Black people. Mm-hmm. You out there marching. Gun control. No justice, no peace. Give up your guns. And what you do is you give up your guns. You give away your guns, and you render yourself defenseless.
That's right.
You render yourself now defenseless, but you're out there pushing whole nother message from white liberals. Okay, because that's who it is that's pushing all of this sinister stuff. Mm-hmm. But they're using you to be out there to push it, because we are always ready for the fight, to fight someone else's message and somebody else's stuff, instead of, wait a minute, one more thing. I just want to make this one point. Because now, when you render yourself defenseless, okay, and when these thugs come in to loot your home or loot your business, you have no way of protecting yourself.
That's right.
Okay? You have no way of protecting yourself. So when you're out here and you're marching for some other type of cause, it's really going to be turned back on you. Mm-hmm. It's what I'm trying to get you to see here.
The peaceful protesters, your march, your protest got infiltrated by these Antifa people.
Yep.
Now, somebody said insurance. Ella J says insurance. Mm-hmm. Thank you for bringing that up. Mm-hmm. Just because you have insurance, Ella J, don't mean insurance is going to pay for it. Black businesses got destroyed. White businesses got destroyed. All because of what?
Yep.
All because of what? I want you all to understand. When stuff is happening, you have to learn how to respond instead of react. Yep. And you have to learn how to take a step back and pause.
Look at it.
And look and see what's going on.
They want to keep our focus on the TV, on all of the looting and all of the burning down. But there's something else going on
here. If I'm in the midst of a peaceful protest, and you have the provocateurs going out, burning and looting stores and blowing up stuff and stuff like that, I'm getting the hell from up there. I'm not going to buy. I'm throwing up my deuces. Yep. But you got people so caught up in their emotions, they don't even see when they could be in harm's way.
Not to mention,
come on,
a lot of these states are still on lockdown.
That's right.
What happened to Corona? Did Corona run away?
Well, okay. So
a lot of these states are still in lockdown. How in the hell can these states allow people to go out and protest? There's nothing wrong with protesting, but you can go out and be allowed to protest, but you can't be allowed to go to church. You can use those officers to arrest people for going to church and arrest people for going to work.
Come on.
But you can't use those same officers to arrest those people for throwing bricks through people's businesses, for burning down churches.
That's right. For arresting these men that killed that Captain David Dorn. But you can arrest somebody when they go out there and protest because they want to go back to work. Or when they go back to work so that they can feed their family. So are you telling me that we are now living in a society where the criminal gets to go free and they can just reap havoc? But the law-abiding citizens, that's who you want to arrest and put on house arrest and say that they have to stay on the inside. And here's another thing, Silk, that I want to bring to people's attention. Coronavirus. You said that black people was disproportionately affected. But black people was been gathered together for 11 days.
Yes. Even down to you pastors, your leaders, saying we can't go to church because they said we got to follow the law. We got to abide by the law. We got to do this. We can't come out. We can't do this. But now you won't even sit back and say, people, stop burning down where you live.
That's right. You won't even say people. Where were the celebrities? Where were the celebrities at? My black brothers and sisters. And I'm going to get to my white ones. We already know the group is Antifa. They the one. What they do. They want to destroy this country. There is a force, a satanic force that has creeped in America that want to take America down. Want to take it down. And what I don't understand is why is it that my black brothers and sisters, you allow yourself to be used over and over and over again.
You don't see them out there burning down the suburbs.
Well, wait a minute. I can't say that.
Well, I don't see that on TV.
Wait a minute, in Manhattan, Manhattan is destroyed.
Well, you look at now.
But that's because of the mayor and the governor up there.
But see, who's allowing it? Because I'm looking at even down to D.C. Okay, Washington D.C., where you have this mayor.
Oh God, yeah,
Gonna rescind on these troops being there to help save her state. Okay. Gonna say, okay, we're gonna kick you. You can't stay here at this hotel. We're not gonna pay for it anymore. We're gonna remove the curfew. Why are you doing that? You all.
It's like this. Listen to me, you all. When this is said and done, we gonna find out. Now that they deem Antifa a terrorist, designate them as a terrorist organization. We gonna find out how many left-leaning people, how many liberals have contributed. Some could have possibly orchestrated and manufactured a lot of stuff that we see today.
It's coming down a
and
pipeline.
what I need for you all to do is wake up and stay woke. Another thing, I looked at George Floyd's funeral yesterday. I was very pleased to see his family and what they talk about. And when one of the brothers said that he dried his, if you want to dry clothes, you can put them in the oven. Never thought about that. Like that was just like, I just listened to that. I took that to heart. But then I looked at how that funeral was hijacked by the Congressional Black Caucuses. These are the same. Wait. So please let me get down. These are the same black people that sit they black asses up there in Congress. If they really cared about black lives, if they really cared anything about black lives and police brutality, why haven't they written laws to change it for black lives? But then they take and they politicize this man's funeral. To make and hijack his funeral politicize this here to make some kind of point.
Yep.
And black people, you gonna have to wake up.
Yep.
And see this here.
Yeah.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
When I see, if you cared about black lives, and I see our young people out there stealing out of stores, breaking, and listen, you all, we had the videos lined up, but I didn't want nobody to relive it. I didn't want nobody to relive it. But the only celebrities that came out and said, no, you can't do this, was in Atlanta. It was Killer Mike and T.I.
He should change his name.
I have to commend them. But where was Oprah? Where was Iyanla Vanzant?
Yeah.
See, the reason why I say that is because 90% of the media is owned by liberals.
Right.
So these are the people, the influencers that 90% of the media put up before the world.
That's right.
If Hollywood and 90% of the media, which could have stopped a lot of this here, love black lives, why wasn't these people speaking out?
Why? That's right.
Where was the rappers and the ball players saying, young people, take your black asses home. You don't loot no stores.
That's right. Even down to Al Sharpton. I saw him stick his head from underneath his rock at the funeral only. I don't recall him coming out one time telling he's supposed to be the black leader. And a lot of times the reason why a lot of the black community can't really breathe is because of leaders, black leaders like Al Sharpton. He is the one with his knee on a lot of the black community's neck.
That's right.
Keeping you held down right there. Only come out when it's a black boy done been killed by a white man.
That's right.
But I don't see him whenever I see a black boy kill another black boy.
We don't see.
I don't see you nowhere. I don't see you absolutely nowhere. And then you sit back and talk about they got their knee on our neck. Look, President Trump only been in office for what, 3.5 going on 4 years. Okay, we had a black president for 8 years. All right, that could have lifted the knee of government off of our necks and did not.
Didn't do one damn thing.
And then you want to say 401 years of slavery. I said, well, they added a year. And you've been in these positions, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all of these different NAACP and all these coalitions and groups been doing the same damn thing for all of these years. And then you add another year to slavery.
That's right.
Because what you're doing is not working.
That's right.
Now, President Trump has an open door policy.
An open door policy.
He said, come sit down and have a seat.
And here's my deal. You got people, they still want to kneel on the flag. No, I need you to get your ass up instead of kneeling. I need you to go have a seat at the table.
And Al Sharpton is talking about we're going to go up there and we're going to do this.
He's summoning people to go march. You need to take your ass up there and have a seat to see how we can make change.
That's right. We finally have a president that's listening to us, listening to everybody, no matter the color of your skin.
Right.
But listening to everybody with an open door policy, and you all won't even take your black, these leaders won't even go up there and sit down to talk to President Trump. Yet you get out in the streets and you tell all of these other people, oh, we're going to do this, oh, we're going to do that. Y'all, we've been marching for years and years and years. And you keep getting the same result because you keep doing the same thing. The same thing. You're being used.
That's right.
Over
again. Every 4 years, here they come.
Here they come.
And please stop telling me Joe Biden gonna fix it. Joe Biden ain't gonna do a thing. Name me one damn thing that Joe Biden has ever done for America. Especially black America. Joe Biden ain't gonna do not one damn thing, you all.
No.
But do what he do best and hide somewhere.
And lie.
So the black celebrities, they didn't show up for these here millenniums that was was breaking in stores, looting.
Right.
You got people. You got officer. This here Captain David Darn. He's deceased now. He's dead. He was killed by black men.
By black
by
men.
black boys. Men.
But
he were killed by he wasn't white folk. This wasn't no white police officer.
So where's the justice for him?
And does his black life matter too?
Right.
When is his gonna matter?
That's right. Where are you
killed.
at, Al Sharpton?
Yeah.
A group of black boys killed this officer.
Officer, he was Captain David Darn.
Where you at, Crump?
And if you all don't believe me, they got video footage.
Yes.
Surveillance video footage of these boys, and we posted it on Twitter. We'll repost it.
Yeah.
And if you see it, retweet it. I want every one of them brought to justice.
Yes.
They need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Yep.
Because there before the grace of God, that could have been my father.
Yep.
You black, and forgive me, my white counterparts, my white brothers and sisters. The reason why I'm on my black brothers and sisters, because they ought to know better. Have we become such a society where black people, we don't know how to be decent enough to say, whoa, 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 we don't do that.
That's not right.
That's not what we do. And it's not all black people.
Yeah.
Where's the parents at?
The parents.
I
can't believe it.
I can't believe, I'm taken aback when I hear teachers and black influencers trying to make it okay for these millenniums or these young people to go out here and loot.
Yeah.
Encouraging it, and the excuse is, well, feed them.
Or the building is just a building. You can rebuild that.
And it's not violent, the loot. Yes, it is violent. Because what you're doing is you're violently putting somebody out of business when you do it.
And your same cause, you are becoming a hypocrite because you're protesting against somebody being killed, but then people are being killed in this process, and you are okay with that.
You're okay with that.
Hypocrites.
That's what you are.
Hypocrites.
Somebody say it starts at home. It sure do.
Yes, it does.
It sure do. When I looked at what was happening in the streets, I immediately picked up the phone and called my child. Where you at? Take your ass home.
Go home.
And don't be out here in these streets.
Yes.
And my child is a grown child, too.
Yeah.
Grown enough to be married and have kids.
Yeah.
Now, don't ask me, Diamond, you don't look that old to have a grown child, but I have a grown child.
Right.
Where the parents at? I'm disgusted by this here.
Yeah.
Have we become a society, black people, have we become so low that we just sit back, well, it's okay. Are we not tolerating this? Are we accepting this behavior and making this behavior okay now?
Okay, yeah.
This savage-like behavior where black people can just walk up and stuff and loot and take stuff.
But see, and
break out people's
always
stuff.
Following the leader. Look at how this happened, though. Okay, it was a protest about Black lives. That's what it was a protest about what happened to George Floyd. All right. Then it was infiltrated. Yep. Now I saw people, white people dressed in black, going up to different posts.
Oh yeah,
cutting down different places where bricks was sitting there. How did they know the bricks was behind the box?
Who's orchestrating?
Who's orchestrating all of this? And then once they got it, shut it down, they were giving bricks to black people. Giving it to you.
You know, but I have to commend some black people.
Yes.
That was part of the peaceful protest that stood up and gave them their bricks back. And stopped them when there was this one black girl looking at these two white girls in Antifa gear, and we'll call them Antifa, marking up the buildings with Black Lives Matter and all of that. You know, Black Lives Matter, they've allowed their group to be infiltrated by this. But here's the sad thing.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter hadn't spoke out about it. And when you don't speak out about it, it makes it seem like you are part of it.
You are a part of it. That's what it makes it seem like. That's right.
There was black people standing up to some of these people. No, don't come up in here messing up our community. But you see how that creates a race war.
Right. Exactly. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want. But what for the life of me can't understand is that I see the protests, the peaceful protests. But where are the peaceful protests for the black babies that's being killed every single day thanks to Planned Parenthood?
Oh,
if black lives really do matter,
come on.
Where is the peaceful protest, Al Sharpton? Where you at on these black lives being killed every day? What about this 15-year-old boy that was dumped in a garbage can, set afire and burned alive up there in the alley of Chicago by black people? But what about his young, tender black life? Where you at, people? What is this really about?
There's something sinister going on, and I want people, all Americans and black Americans, to understand.
Yeah.
This is no longer about George Floyd.
No, it's not.
The type of violence and the type of stuff that we're seeing now, it's no longer about. You're being used.
You're being used. This is another
to carry
agenda.
it.
That's
but
right.
There's something else happening here that's so big, it don't have nothing to do with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was just what was supposed to spark it.
Yep.
Somebody is trying to bring down America, and you right in the midst.
You like a puppet.
Being pulled.
Right there. Easily to be influenced and controlled and led to the slaughter like like sheeps being led. And you gonna be left holding a damn brick. And you're in the ashes while your community is burnt to the ground. And you did it to your own self. And then you wonder why we still stuck here in the same rut. And then when I hear,
come on, girl.
When I hear Charlamagne the God, he asked some questions because he was talking to Rush Limbaugh the other day. He said, the war on drugs, mass incarceration, segregation, slavery, it has been the knee on the backs of black folks' neck. That's what he said. He said until somebody is willing to dismantle the mechanisms of white supremacists, nothing is going to change. So in my mind, I'm like, well, why won't he be that somebody? Why won't he be that someone? Because the same person that he's talking to, Joe Biden, is the one that implemented.
That's right.
And signed off on all of this stuff that he seems to have a problem with. And then when you talk about white supremacists, okay, understand that back in the day there was something called the KKK.
That's right.
All right, that was created by who?
Democrats.
To intimidate, manipulate, in order to dominate. Okay?
That's right.
All right? And then a lot of those KKK members, they really infiltrated the police department. Okay? Back in. That was back in because they wanted to control.
That's right.
The masses. Okay? So when you talk about white supremacists is not left or right. It's wrong or right.
Yeah,
okay?
That's right.
Understand that. All right? So when you have a race of people that feel like they're inferior to the other people and they feel like we're better than you, that's what white supremacists is.
Right.
So when I see a group like Antifa, and I know Antifa do have some black members in there.
That's right, they do.
They do.
It's not fully right.
It's not fully right.
That's right.
But when I see a group terrorizing, okay, using, manipulating, and intimidating people, as far as I'm concerned, you no different than white supremacists.
That's right. There you go.
That's exactly what you are. That's what you are. That's what I see you as. And so when you have a Charlamagne the God who has a platform and can tell black people, you're sitting there talking basically with the enemy, with the people that put this stuff in place. And you're talking about where you got the change. If Joe Biden, he's been in government position for over 47 years, has been a vice president with a black president for 8 of those years.
Come on.
If he ain't did anything to combat all of this stuff that he helped put in place, how the hell you think he gonna do something in 4 years?
Come on.
Wake up. Wake up, people. You got a man, Donald J. Trump, 3 to 4 years have done more.
That's right.
Than any other administration for the American people,
that's right.
especially the black community.
And y'all want to throw him under the bus? Y'all want to call him out of his name? And watch, take a step back. Watch how you see everybody going against just one person. What is that about?
That's right. And why are these Democrat governors and mayors allowing this? Because they are the ones that's supposed to be responsible for making sure you're protected. Don't you pay taxes
That's right.
to that state? See, President Trump can only do so much.
That's
it's up
right.
to the governors and the mayors, the people y'all elected.
They get upset when the president said we're going to have to call in the military. It does not mean martial law. Let me explain to you.
Explain.
Back in the 60s, there was a riot going on in Detroit, Michigan. Lyndon B. Johnson, it was a horrible riot where people were getting killed. It was bad. They were looting and everything. Lyndon B. Johnson had to call in the 82nd Airborne Division. And I believe it's the 101 Airborne Division, the 101 Division, to calm that down.
That's right.
To stop that. Because they needed law and order.
That's right.
We have to have law and order. And when I see or listen to some of these governors and mayors that's supposed to protect the citizens say, we don't want that, but your police department or your police force ain't working. What you want to do is get people killed.
That's right. And you're tying their hands, and you tying the police officers' hands in the process.
And then y'all want to try to blame President Trump. It's like he damn if he do, damn if he don't. He didn't sign up for this BS.
That's right.
Him and his family did not sign up for this.
That's right. When your house is on fire, you pick up the phone and you call the fire department.
Yes, you do.
You don't sit there and just let your house burn unless you have something else sinister going on.
That's right.
And it's for other reasons.
You doing something illegal.
Let me tell you.
Come on.
In these Democrat states, like New York.
Yes.
Your damn house is on
fire. Call in somebody to put the fire out.
Okay? Because your fire extinguisher is not working. It is not working. And you all, let me tell you something. Our police department, you can't take one police officer and say, this is all police.
That's right.
There are good police officers there that is there to do their job.
Right.
In the midst of all of this.
Right.
I've seen a lot of stuff go down in this last week that me as a parent, I would have gotten a switch if my child was out there and tore that ass up.
Oh, that's right. Let me tell you something.
You going out there taunting the police officer, spitting in them.
And you're no longer, if you're doing that, you're not a peaceful protester.
No, you're not.
You're an agitator.
That's right.
But you're not
that's right.
You're not a peaceful protester.
You don't go up in the police officer's face when you're protesting. You keep walking and doing whatever you do. But when you turn and you go up and you take and you agitate and become an agitator, that's no more peaceful protesting, y'all.
You're not a demonstrator.
No.
You're an agitator. You're trying to cause problems.
That's right.
And you're going to get yourself arrested.
That's right. So
go ahead. I even heard that some of the celebrities was bailing out these people.
Oh,
let me say this here. They keep saying white supremacists. My thing is, why are you bailing out white supremacists?
Why are you bailing out white supremacist celebrities? Yes.
So are you all involved in all of this too? Allegedly? I mean, I'm trying to make sense of this. I don't understand if our turf, this is the United States of America. We stay in the greatest country on earth. When I hear people talk about it's been hard out here, how old are you? 20? You don't know what hard is. You only been on the planet for 17, 18, 19 years.
Well, listening to that Reverend Al Sharpton talking about America ain't never been great, but it's been great for his ass. He's rich.
Yeah, that's right. How America ain't never been great, Al Sharpton. It's been great for your ass.
Yup. It's been great for your ass, exploiting the pains of black people.
That's what
You've been doing it for years. And black people, you've been letting them do it.
You go right on ahead.
Been letting them do it every single time.
Every 4 years, we're at this store right here.
We got to wait on a white person to kill a black person before we can say that the Black Lives Matters. When black babies, black lives are being killed every single day.
Every single day.
At the hands of other black people and Planned Parenthood.
And so let me say, black lives only matter if you liberal. Well, what about if you conservative? What about if you was out there trying to protect your property? Do those black lives matter?
Do it.
I'm just trying to figure this out still because I don't understand what they're trying to do.
Y'all got us all confused here. So you think. Because we see the undercut or the underbelly. I see exactly what's going on here.
You know, there was also a march done in Fayetteville. Thank you, Jeff. I love you.
I was just about to mention something about that.
There was also a march going on in Fayetteville that was organized. And to be honest with you, let me back it up just one bit and I'll get back to Fayetteville. When I saw at the same time how people was going into the streets at the very same exact time talking about protests, that lets me know this was already organized. And what happened once they put these organized protests on television, and that's all we see.
And social media.
It compels you to get up and join these protests. So there was a protest organized in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where I believe they marched from somewhere to the market house. And you had, I don't know if this was a black brother or a black sister, tell you how we don't really know, how black people ain't, a lot of this here stuff that's being burnt down in our country is by professionals. Because black people don't know how to really burn down stuff. So this person went up because they going to burn down the market house. They go up there with the fire, with their hair, with that long hair. I don't know if it was dreads or what they had in their hair. And as soon as they went back like this here to throw the fire in there, they caught on fire.
They're going to have to wear that all for life.
But let me tell you what was so sinister about that. There were bricks down there at the market house. Who orchestrated that? Who's planned that we go march to the market house, and how did those bricks appear? I'm saying that to say this, Silk. When this is said and done, you all gonna look, and the very people that you thought was on your side,
was with
you thought was in your corner, is the very ones that look like you, that have orchestrated and manufactured a lot of this BS that you see going on right now.
Use you.
And you are the pawn that was being used. And yes, there was some people, Antifa did go up in these communities and do what the hell they did. They did it. They were the provocateurs. To provoke you to finish it off.
To finish right on off. And they left. They got
it wasn't just white people who were Antifa. It was also black people too.
Sick.
And let me tell you who they showing all over the TV.
Who?
Black people.
Black people. All of the
black
arrests,
Americans.
All of the arrests that I've seen is black people. Black bodies.
And then we want to know, why is the police afraid of black people? It's the way you're being portrayed in the media. Now, it could change, but who owns the media? Hollywood.
That's right.
And they won't be able to get you on film if you wasn't on film doing something.
That's right. And then you taking and you're filming yourself. You're out here filming yourself, be in front of the fire, behind the fire, around the fire, and don't realize they tracking your ass. With your cell phone, fool. With your cell phone.
Not only that, here's another thing that these young people don't even understand. They got tracker on them shoes.
On the shoes.
They got
on the
tracker
clothes.
on the clothes. They got so much technology that the average American don't know about that we know about. We just like, ooh.
They know what vicinity, where you was at and where you went.
And they know who all is around you.
You have an IP address that's tracked to your cell phone number. They know who you are.
They know it.
They're going to track and slow walk you down. I don't care if it's 10 years from now. But just getting back to the market house, you know, the market house there in Fayetteville, that's what it was used to sell slaves.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So really, you know, that's a part of history.
Right.
All right. But look at how they are allowing you all or want you all to burn down and tear down the statues and your history. The reason why they want you to tear your history down is because they want history to repeat itself.
That's right.
See, what you don't know and you tear it down, if you don't know about it, it's doomed to repeat itself.
Oh, it's going to listen.
Yeah.
Remember what we told you. There's something else going on.
Right. Right.
Wake up.
Wake up.
All Americans.
Yes.
Just take a pause. There is somebody that wants to really fundamentally change America and the way we do things.
Yep.
They want to start this globalization of whatever. It's almost like a one world order is what they're trying to, and they want to destroy America.
Yeah.
And destroy your very existence.
And then it keeps talking about systemic racism. Well, how the hell is systemic racism happening in these different cities and states ran by minorities?
Well, let me explain to you what systemic racism is.
Uh-huh.
Systemic racism is the basis of the individual and institutional racism. It is the value system that is embedded in a society that support and allows discrimination.
So, but the cities that they're saying the systemic racism is happening is in a lot of these cities ran by minorities.
So are the minorities discriminating against other minorities? Look, listen to me.
You're not going to get me with that one.
Listen.
No.
I can only be on your side if you telling the truth.
Yeah.
But the stuff that just took place in our country, I'm appalled.
Yeah.
It was no longer about George Floyd and what happened. There was something else sinister, and it's something else still sinister
going on.
Now, you notice there's a calm. There seemed to be a little calm. I wonder, are you all going to catch what I'm about to say?
Go ahead.
There's always a calm before the storm. Because this ain't over with.
No.
See, I go on my gut, and I don't know about you if you all don't have the gift of discernment or don't follow your intuition. I told you the other day that I wept like a baby for this country. I wept for every American. No, and I didn't care what color your skin was. I cried like I was a mother trying to get her children in line to make them see that there is something else bigger going on. And listen, don't get your ass caught up in it.
Yep. And they talk about white privilege. Y'all let these damn white liberal Democrats take these little words, these little trigger words, and implement them there as if there's all of these little words, implement them there. So when they say it, you start reacting.
Well, I'm sorry, Silk. I seen some white privilege.
Oh, you seen some white privilege?
Yeah, let me show you some.
Show me some white privilege.
Some
Diamond.
white privilege is when you have people that look like Antifa that's white that walk up in black neighborhoods and start destroying them, and then look at the black person and say, well, you gonna die anyway? That's white privilege.
Oh, that's sick.
When I looked at the television and I saw Anderson Cooper call himself going off on President Trump, talking about the word thug. It was the same word that Barack Hussein Obama used, I believe, back in 2015. Now, Anderson Cooper, what are you doing for these black communities and these black businesses that's been burned down? What are you doing? Because you go back behind your picket fences. Your Whole Food store is there. It's no grocery store in those communities.
That's right.
To me, that looked like a little white privilege. When I see these celebrities bailing out these people instead of helping these communities where these jobs are gone. Because not all of these jobs are corporation jobs.
That's right.
A lot of these jobs are moms and pop stores.
Shops. That's right.
That look like a little privilege to me.
That's right. Not to mention you have some of Joe Biden's people affiliated with him that's also bailing out some of these individuals. Yeah. Even down to former individual that was part of the Obama administration. It's also, I think, $250,000 bail they're looking to pay for this one girl. Look.
Is that the one that threw that motel cocktail at the police?
Yes. Yeah. And the motel cocktail, that cocktail, I want you all to understand that all that is liquids, inflammable liquids, a group of liquids mixed together. So when they light the match, strike the match, bam, it just blows right on up. It's like a bomb, you all. We can call it all these other names, but basically all it is, it's nothing but a cocktail of mixture stuff that's inflammable liquids, just to combust.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was listening to A.J. Barr, Attorney General Barr, A.G. Barr. I was listening to him, and he said it's like a witcher brew of people with like anarchists, all of these different people.
They have an agenda.
Anti-Americans that's combusted, that is combined there, looking to wreak havoc on this country, you all. This is our country, and we cannot allow people
to destroy
our country.
To pull it from up under us.
No.
To take away our freedoms. Then I hear that they want to defund the police.
The police.
Now somebody tell me, how in the hell is that going to help the law-abiding citizen?
How?
First you want to take away the gun.
Yep.
Now you want to defund the police.
The police.
What about the most vulnerable?
Yeah.
What about these here underserved communities?
And a lot of the underserved communities, remember I said earlier, now you have no guns because you gave them up when you was talking about gun control. Remember? So now they want to defund the police department. Now you're really defenseless. They can do whatever they want to you.
Right.
Okay?
But how is that going to help?
Yeah.
By dismantling the police. Who we supposed to call? Black Lives Matter?
256. Yeah, that's their number, their digits. 256 instead of 911.
And they supposed to come? I mean, black people, can we really police ourselves? Because we don't like each other from what I saw out there. Because I just seen some black boys take down a black man for no reason. All because he was trying to protect a business.
A business. Over a TV.
So how is black people going to police themselves when it's black on black crime?
How?
And where is Black Lives Matter when those black on black crimes are going on?
Because see, that's the deal. There is something else happening here.
Yep.
You got to stop allowing yourself to be used for a particular cause that has nothing to do with you.
Y'all better wake up. Black people, you better wake up. Do we want justice for George Floyd? You damn straight.
Yeah.
We want this officer to be held accountable.
Yeah. Can I say something when you said something about George Floyd and his memorial? Now that, of course, they're trying to say that he had a COVID-19. And
that was not the public's business.
It's not, right.
To
even put that out there.
Right.
But they made sure they put that out there, plastered it everywhere. All right. But this is where I want to get to. There are a lot of people right now in the last 2 months have not been able to bury their loved ones or be at the funerals of their loved ones.
Come on.
Okay? Because they were told you can't come because your loved one died and had COVID-19. So only 10 people can show up and that's it. And a lot of these people that was at George Floyd funeral, and this is nothing against George Floyd, this is about a point that I'm trying to make.
Come on.
A lot of these same black people were the ones telling y'all you can't come outdoors. You got to stay in. We can't go to work. We can't go to Congress. We got to stay home.
Everybody need to wear a mask.
Everybody need to wear a mask, but they was all right there. They was all right there. What I want you all to see, like Diamond said, there is something else happening here, you all. Stop focusing your mind. Now they got this other group called a Boogaloo group.
Who the hell is that?
Let me tell you something.
Who the Boogaloo?
We don't know nothing about no damn Boogaloo. And see, a lot of times, Diamond, what the left tends to do is to put something else here for you to focus on, to call it this, to say these are right leaning, so it can take the focus off of them,
what they're doing,
and their left leaning, what they're doing. That's right. When them people was up there in Michigan protesting because they wanted to go back to work,
right?
It was all good, and then what happened? All of a sudden, some militants was planted in those protesters with these guns. And then all of a sudden, the governor there, or mayor, whatever she is, she was basically saying, "Oh, I fear my life was. I feared for my life. I fear for my life because the right wing and all of this alt right groups was there." And this is what they planted there.
I get so upset when let me tell you something.
Oh.
I just wish every American, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, I wish you would just take a step back and understand there is something so big and something so sinister going on.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get caught up in it.
Yeah.
And I understand that people are protesting, but I'm sorry. In my book, we done, it's been 11 days of protest. It's time to start going to make change.
That's right.
Let's go ahead on. Do the policies need to be changed? Yes. I do not believe our police departments need to be defunded.
No.
Hell no.
No. You cannot defund the police, because the police is there to protect and serve.
And they have to be able to do their job. And if
you gotta let them do their job.
Let them do their job.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people abused. But people, you can't go and abuse the officers either. You can't walk up to nobody and start abusing them. I seen this woman
yeah.
She slapped this officer, then slapped him on the other side, and somebody had to hit her in her face
and knock her out.
I seen that.
You can't do that.
You can't go up to them and abuse them.
I know they're going to say something about the other video that you saw with the older gentleman.
Yes.
And it was sad. It's sad. But I just wanted to say just one thing.
Come on.
That when you have a group of officers in riot gear, and they're going to calm this particular situation down.
The one that got pushed.
Right. And the guy that got pushed came up, and it's not that to say it was insensitive or abusive, but I watched the whole thing, and what I saw, that it wasn't intentional where the police officers just walking through pushing people out. I didn't.
There was something else going on in the area. When there's something going on, you can't just walk. You can't just walk up to a police and all of this other stuff. They don't know you. They don't know who you are.
Because we just saw an officer get on a motorcycle, and while he got on his motorcycle, somebody took and poured something on his back and lit him on fire.
Right.
We just saw that. So these officers have to also protect themselves as well. And what a lot of these governors and mayors have did is tied a lot of these officers' hands.
Well, they can't protect us. They can't protect us. They can't defend themselves, and they can't police.
That's right.
They got to be able to police.
But these same governors and mayors did tell these officers to arrest anybody that was going to church.
Right.
In the churchyard.
Right.
But they didn't tell anybody to arrest anybody that was going to the abortion clinic.
Right. I saw where they walked past that man. They should have gotten him some help. That didn't look right. Somebody
did reach down to do it, but the other person told him to go on. And then after that, a group of people did reach down to assist that guy.
Thank you, JD.
You got to remember that there was something else going on. So if you are this group of police officers, you on the front line, the backup is going to have to take care of that, because they were going to get this other group of people. Mm-hmm. So I don't want nobody to pass judgment and think all police officers are just insensitive.
No, they not.
They are not.
They are not.
They're trying to do a job.
They're trying, and listen, you all. They want to go home to their families. Let me tell you something. What this officer did in Minneapolis. Let me tell you something. It was something. He was a sick bastard. Something was wrong with him.
Yeah.
But please don't take that.
Yeah.
And make that the criteria
the face
of all officers.
Even down to the are black. I'm gonna say black males, okay, instead of black boys, black men, black males. You know, the image that they now depict of you all is running in, busting out windows, and stealing stuff. But they have yet to show the picture of these black men that took and stood as guard around this one police officer
that was white.
The white police officer, some kind of way separated from the rest of the group of police officers.
Right.
And what happened? This mob was about to attack them, and this group of black boys stood there, hand in hand, arm in arm, and built a shield around him.
That officer.
But you won't see that.
They won't show you.
They won't show you that.
They won't show. They want to show you all the bad.
Right.
And I want you all to understand, just because you seen people out there rioting, looting, not all black people are like that.
Right.
And not all black parents raise their children to be like that.
Right.
But I was taken aback because when the celebrities are not even speaking out, and they looking the other way, when you have teachers, who the hell teaching our kid? What teacher will be okay for a child to do this? What the hell are you all teaching our children in school?
Yeah.
I was taken aback when I seen the people that look like Antifa with white skin going down, starting these fires in black communities.
Yeah.
You see how that starts a race war? So there's something that they want to divide us. And you know who they start with? Black people. You know why? Because they know we are easily to be manipulated and controlled.
For years, if you look at it, we've had what we call leaders. Mm-hmm. Okay? Why do we need a leader to lead us somewhere? When God gave us our own brains and we can think for ourselves. We have our own minds. We can think and lead ourselves. But they put what they call leaders in front of us, like we got to be led to do something. So now, what a lot of these people have done, and sorry, but they're white liberals. And the reason why I say they white liberals because they did it back in slavery, and they still using those same tactics right now. Right now, if you look at it, Diamond,
come on,
the main people that want to shut us up is who?
Oh, liberals, white liberals, child.
They want to shut us up.
I mean, they have done everything to disparage us, demean us. They've done so much. Yeah.
Even back to whenever coronavirus. They saw
when we was trying to warn black people about some things because they said we were the ones being disproportionately affected. White liberals hated that.
Yep. They didn't want you to get the true message.
Miss Stephanie Ellis said, no, not all facts. Miss Stephanie, what do you mean and what are you talking about, baby? Because I don't know what you're talking about when you say no, not all facts. But what I want you to do, darling, I want to make sure that you all wake up. Please, please wake up. There is something else going on. It has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
This is almost like a power play.
Right.
Anything to make President Trump look bad. President Trump spoke out when this first began.
Yep.
He spoken out. He even put out a beautiful video, a tribute to George Floyd and the rest of the country on how we could unite. And you had social media take it down. They don't want you to see that. And then even down to the jobs. Come on.
They were looking for 9 million jobs to be lost. 8 million, 9 million. They was like, oh, this is what it's going to come back. And when that bell went off this morning, the lady said, oh, well, it was only 3 million jobs lost. Just 3 million. And kept on looking and said, wait, are we looking at the right thing here? No, it's 3 million jobs gained.
Whoa.
Miracle May. Okay. And 3 million jobs. Look, people want to work in this country.
Right.
We don't all want to be government dependent right here.
Right.
Just take a look around, y'all. If you had to depend on a government like these Democrat governors and mayors, if you had to depend on a government like that, we won't have nothing.
And then take a step back for a moment. Look at what we just witnessed for the past 10 days. Do you all want to live like this? Do you want to live where you ain't at peace?
Like a third world country?
People breaking in, burning down stuff. That's how, because see, that's how you going to live up under Biden.
That's right.
That's how Biden and them want you to live.
That's right.
Because if they didn't want you to live like that, why are these Democrat governors not bringing in who they need to bring in to stop a lot of this stuff?
That's right.
They want you to live like that.
That's right.
Do policies need to be changed in the police department? Yes.
Yeah.
But we need our officers to protect and serve.
That's right.
And we want to make sure that they are safe too.
Yeah. Because you're talking about you want to defund a police department, gun control, so you want to take away everybody's guns. Why? Ask yourself the question why. Look, get out your emotions. Get
out your feelings.
Go take a chill pill.
That's right.
Go do whatever you need to do to get out of your emotions. Take some Tylenol or whatever.
Lorenzo Hill said, "Do Trump ever do anything wrong in your eyes?" Lorenzo Hill, let me answer that for you. I haven't seen President Trump do anything wrong, and here is why. Ever since this man, before he even got in office, they've been trying to stop him.
Yep.
Why? What I see being done wrong is when you got the left, when you had Obama and his administration take and push a fake Russia collusion story on the whole United States of America and even the world, that's wrong. Then they tried to say, well, we go and impeach him. Impeach him on what? Based on a phone call? But Lorenz, I bet you if you listen to the other president's phone call, you'll probably be like, well, wait a minute.
Right.
Because if you're going to impeach him off of this basis, why didn't you impeach the rest of them?
Well, that's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
When I see them doing these little tactics to try to stop him, to mock him, to make it look like he hadn't done enough, to take and twist his words, that's what's wrong to me. Lorenz, how would you like it if you governed us and every time you turned around, you had 90% of the media saying negative things about you when you ain't done anything wrong. But try to be the best person you can to govern us.
That's right.
Let me break it down for you a little bit more, Lorenz.
Break it on
Imagine
down.
if you was working in a place minding your business and you was a manager. But the employees was undermining you and went to your superior to make it look like you wasn't doing your job.
Right.
And what they would do in the restaurant is they would deliberately mess it up.
They would deliberately keep the ketchup jar open.
That's right. When you know certain things are supposed to be done.
Plant some ants somewhere to make it look like you got roaches and ants and stuff running around. Just deliberately plant that right there. And you, the manager, supposed to be responsible for it.
You thinking that they're doing their job. They telling you, you go back, you see the job is done. But then when the superiors come in and look, the job isn't done. Because somebody done went roll on you.
And want to make you look bad.
Lorenz. So before you take and you go along with the left-wing media and all of these other people that want to throw President Trump under the bus when all he's tried to do was be the best president there is?
Yep.
How about you take a look at the ones that's always pointing a finger at him? Because I guarantee you, the other three fingers and that damn thumb is pointing back at them.
They have something to hide.
You got that, Mr. Lorenz? Thank you for being. I think you got it. Thank you.
Somebody said, break it on down, sister.
Well, you know, I'll break it on down for you because let me tell you something. I love President Trump. We've been with him from day one, you all.
Yes.
This man ain't done nothing but truly try to make this place better for everybody.
That's right.
Including black people.
Yep.
The jobs were good. Black people were coming up.
Yep.
I mean, we were seeing this. We were hearing this. And all of a sudden, because of a pandemic, we had to close down. And when it looked like we wanted to get back up on our feet, now we have this.
Right.
At some point, I understand that people are doing peaceful protesting, but some point, people are going to have to go back to work. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Yes, you can.
Okay. Peaceful protesting, yes. We love peaceful protesting. Okay? We love it. And there's nothing wrong with peaceful protesting. But if your protest is getting hijacked and it's turning into
something else,
then
that's criminality. And making people question you and what you're doing.
Right. What's really happening is you're now becoming the mask for these criminals to hide behind.
Right.
so that they can be able to do what they need to do and infiltrate where they need to. They're using you. They're using your peaceful protest. So if you keep getting used and abused and thrown back into the world because you keep getting used by this, why are you still going out there?
That's right.
To be used. And that's what's happening, you all.
That's what's happening.
I say do a protest virtually. Do a virtual protest.
Right.
We had to work virtually. So do a virtual protest so that we can see who the bad apples here and the bad actors and actresses are here.
That's right. Somebody said the message is lost. It did. It got lost.
This is no more about Mr. George Floyd.
Yeah. White people are afraid now. Black people are afraid.
Yeah.
They tried to create a race war between us.
Yep.
You all, at the end of the day, we won. You got to ask yourself what type of America you want to live in. Black people, has it gotten so bad that you want to live in something where you like slaves? Think about that. White people, I see you out there pumping your fist. You want to live like a slave too? Hell yeah, we want changes on these police departments.
Right.
All around the country.
Right.
But we cannot make change just pumping our fists.
That's right.
We got to go sit down at a table. This is what we want. This is how we want.
And this is not what Martin Luther King didn't do it this way. He did not do it this way.
He wasn't out there doing no silly stuff like this.
No.
He wasn't.
No. And somebody said, Kayla said, the argument I'm hearing is shift funds from police to community, but no specifics.
Kate, okay, go ahead, Silk.
Okay, yes, Kayla. Understand something, you all. When they talk about shifting money, that's just another way for them to steal the money.
That's exactly what it is. Because
let's not lie about that's what it is.
Because let me tell you something, Kayla. Money already comes in those communities.
That's right.
Why haven't they already allocated it?
Right.
And so if you take those millions of dollars, we gonna put it in the communities, it's not gonna serve the community.
No.
Why don't you teach people how to respect their community?
That's right.
And want to build up their community. And not want to burn down their community.
That's right.
Or loot their community.
That's right. That's right.
But when that money is allocated to the communities, you go up there 5 years from now, it's still going to be run down.
Yep. And yep.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. When they talk about reparations and all of that stuff, you ain't going to get a dime of that money. That money is just being used, allocated to say, this is what we're doing.
Sammy Ellis on YouTube said, what happened to the silent protest where everybody came together in the evening with a candle and march and walk peacefully? Sammy, unfortunately, we have infiltrators. We have people that are anti-America, anti-American, that want to take us down.
Yep.
And so they will use the innocent. They will use the people that is feeding off their emotion of anger
the less
to
fortunate.
Use them to take them down, to take America
fortunate.
down.
I mean, just look, the last 2 to 3 months, people, no jobs, unable to work. Some people didn't even get any unemployment, so they have nothing. Now you got somebody come along, I give you $50 to throw that brick through the window.
Think about that.
And these are young people.
It's like it's all orchestrated.
Right.
You already know who you can manipulate.
Right.
And that's why it's time for us to get a hold of our young people. But when you got when you got schools teaching anti-America stuff and not making these young people stand up and be proud for where they live at, this is the bull crap that happens.
That's right. You got so-called leaders.
This liberal ideology.
Yes.
Is what got people stuck.
Yep.
And I'm not yelling at you, whoever I was talking to. It just makes me mad. It's the liberal ideology.
And then to be able to coordinate it. I remember whenever people was coordinating their protests so they can go out to these different states so that they can open them back up so that people can be able to work. They shut that down.
Nizra Kendall said, y'all are wrong. Prove that we wrong, Nizra.
Wrong about what?
Tell me how we are wrong.
Wrong about what? Yeah. What are we wrong about?
We agree let's do this here.
Okay, yeah, come on. Let's do a process of elimination so we can help you out.
Yeah.
If you thinking like that, it's probably another person on here thinking like that. So let's talk about it.
So Niza, so let's do we agree that what this police officer did to George Floyd, that was wrong?
Do we agree?
We agree with that.
We agree with that?
You can say yes. You can say yes. I'm gonna see if you're gonna say yes. I'll just keep looking to see if you come back and say yes or if you get scared.
Somebody said yes. We can agree. Yes.
Do we agree that the police department, the policies, when it comes to policing, some of that stuff do need to be changed? Can we all agree on that?
Can we all agree? So I'm seeing yes. Okay. All right.
Do we agree that there are what you call provocateurs, people that's dressed up, going into these different communities, creating havoc, starting fires, breaking out windows, looting stores? Can we agree?
Yeah. Can we agree that that's wrong? That's a criminal act. That's a crime. Can we agree on that?
Can we agree that these people dressed in black with white skin was paying some of these black people to throw bricks and break out windows? Can we agree to that?
Can we agree? Yeah.
Can we agree that black boys and young black girls was going up in these stores committing crimes such as looting and stealing out of stores and breaking out windows?
Yeah. Can we agree on that?
Can we also agree that Captain David Dorn, who happens to be black, was killed by a black man, but black people feel like his black life don't matter because he's not being talked about?
Can we
agree with that? Now, can we also agree that the very people that say that we gonna overcome something, that stand in the pulpit like the Al Sharptons, are the very people that's been in some type of government, but hadn't done one thing for black folks? Can we agree?
And if not government, positions to do something. Because right now, they're in position to go have a seat at the table with the President of the United States so that they can get something done for the people that they are supposed to be leading.
That's right.
And they won't even go have a seat at the table.
Can we agree on that?
Can we?
Can we agree that if you live in a neighborhood that's run down and it's ran by Democrat mayors and governors, can we agree that they're not pumping the money in your community, but they could be allegedly pocketing the money or putting the money somewhere else?
Pumping it in their bank account.
Can we agree?
Can we?
Come on.
Can we agree that when your house is on fire, you should call the fire department?
That's right. Can we agree on that? Now, Nazareth, what the hell are we wrong about?
Tell us.
I'm looking at the feed,
Nazareth. We're looking for you.
See, you done got scared.
Speak up. Speak now or forever hold your tongue.
Let me tell you something. You was brave enough to put that there and I read it. So be brave enough to come back to me and tell me what we wrong about. Because that's the problem.
Yeah.
We don't have conversations. The left done told you don't listen to them two girls.
That's right.
Because they don't know what they're talking about. Let me tell you something. If I really had my way, I can go and tell you how all of this BS started. All the way back to when the pandemic happened. But because I'm an influencer, because we're influencers, there's only so much I can say, and I have to be cautious as to how I say it. It'll scare the hell out of your ass. It'll make you want to go get straight.
But you're being warned.
We've tried to
warn you. Take your ass home.
That's right.
Don't be out there
in the damn streets.
When them street lights come on, be home.
And what I want to know is, what are we wrong about now?
Anybody tell us what we wrong about right now?
Yeah. Somebody said blame is easier to give than receive. Well, let me tell you something. You ain't got to blame Diamond and Silk. Because we look out for all of you, and I don't care what color your skin is.
That's right.
And after looking at white people going to black neighborhoods and black people going to white neighborhoods, I'm dropping skin color.
Yeah.
We Americans.
We are Americans.
We are Americans. Yeah. And there's some sick, sinister shit happening right among us that's trying to divide us as Americans.
Because who do you see out there marching with Black Lives Matter signs? Black and white.
We are Americans.
Talking about races.
We are Americans.
Please.
Yeah. Well, I want to know where that guy was. Where you at?
Come back out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on back
and
out.
And then you continue to vote for the system or still listen. Let me tell you something. If some of these here black people were really your friend, I'm even listening to the ones on the radio.
On the radio.
You would have thought they would have been warning our black brothers and sisters. Hold up, you all. Hold up. You don't go out there stealing out of stores and burning down buildings and looting stores. You don't do no mess like that. You don't participate.
That's right.
Should nobody be able to pay you to participate in that, to burn down where you sleep?
That's right.
You should know better.
That's right.
And now your sisters got to come. You don't like us.
Yep.
But we got to come tell you that you're wrong for that. So I want to know, what are we wrong about? Let's have the conversation. Yeah.
What are we wrong about?
Yeah. You don't
know.
Because
look, you keep doing the same thing. All of these different people have been saying, we're going to do this for you black people. We're going to do this for you Americans. We're going to do this for your community. And nothing gets done, but then you have somebody saying, well, I'm upset about war on drugs. I'm upset about mass incarceration. I'm
war
upset
on drugs,
about
liberals dropped them down there.
I'm upset about slavery.
Mass incarceration, you can blame Biden for that.
Liberals.
You can blame the Democrat Party, who Biden represents, for slavery.
Can I say that about mass incarceration? It was also black people that also voted for that too.
That's right.
Yeah, it was black people. And the sad thing is, the same black man that claims he's ashamed for voting for the 1994 crime bill is the same black man that is now the face of HR 6666.
But you black people, and listen, some of you black boys, now some of you all gonna go to jail.
Y'all going to jail.
Some of you all, they're gonna build Gitmo. They're gonna build something to put. Some of you all going to jail. And let me tell you something to the black parents: do not write us. I'm not advocating for your black son to get out. And the reason why, if you were out there reaping havoc, breaking out windows, going in looting stores, I'm not advocating for your black ass. They need to lock you up. Because if you don't care nothing about the community, then to do that, then to destroy your business, you'll destroy something else. The next time it'll be worse.
It'll be worse.
You do need to be locked up.
Whenever I saw, that was Minneapolis, Minnesota. Whenever I saw the police run from the police station.
Well, you got to understand, the mayor told them to do that, I believe. I heard, allegedly.
Exactly. But when I saw that, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So you don't do that to children. You don't do that to folk. You don't let them intimidate you.
You don't tell your police force to run. That's how this stuff got worse.
That's right. You don't do that. So a lot of times we have people in government that's working against us.
Absolutely. As Americans, you all better understand what time it is.
Wake up.
You don't understand what time it is, and we trying to tell you. So don't tell me I'm wrong.
They don't care about you.
That we don't have the facts.
They just taking and exploiting the death of George Floyd.
Roy Steen, ain't nothing funny. It ain't nothing funny, Roy Steen. This is serious. And you better take it serious too.
That's right.
Don't let me get on you as your sister.
You ain't gonna be laughing if you in handcuffs, marching off to jail for the rest of your life.
Some of you all, let me tell you something. You young people that went in and looted and thinking nobody gonna find you, you so silly. You don't even know no better. You all are going to jail. Don't think you all think the ones that stole the ATM machines, that took the money out of the machines and stuff like that. You going to jail, baby. That's federal offense.
You better be glad I'm not your mom. I will take your ass right on down there.
Yeah.
And tell them to lock you on up. Because you was wrong. I know your mama raised you better than that.
That's right.
I know your grandma, your grandpa, somebody raised you better than that to know thou should not steal.
You don't go in nobody's business, breaking in their business. And you do need to go to jail for that. You need to go to jail because you're a danger to society.
Yep.
Yes. Why would you say that? Because you are you done destroyed a business and now people can't work. You have your mindset. But you know what? I blame it also on our educational system.
Yes.
When I see teachers come out making it okay what these young people doing, we got to change it all the way down there to them.
When I see people and leaders come out and not saying anything against what they're doing, making it like it is okay to do it because that's part of protest, that's a lie.
Right.
This is a setup. Look, in a lot of these prisons, they make money whenever they lock a person up. And anybody's body would do.
They're going to make some money off of them. And I want people to also be mindful when you're out. People are planting things. They are planting little weapons like sticks and rocks and bottles of stuff, fluid in them, gasoline in them, in these unmarked cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Be mindful, you all, when you're out and about. Pay attention, and if it looks suspicious, call the law, because there's something else sinister happening here.
Yes.
And for me, if it was me, I wouldn't be out in the streets.
No, after the first night, and after I saw how it was getting, I will protest from the house.
I wouldn't be out in the streets.
I will protest from the house.
Don't worry, these looters are going to jail. They think that they're not going to be caught. They got you. They don't know about this new system that they got.
They have.
Where anybody in one vicinity, they got you.
They can zoom down,
bam, got them all.
And bam.
And I got it all.
They got it all, baby. Got your IP address.
They got
your
everything.
Name, your address.
That's what you don't understand.
Yes.
So you don't understand. You don't understand how huge this is.
Yeah.
And you think you went and stole something and you got away with it. You didn't get away. They gonna track you down.
And here's another crazy thing. You might have got paid to go in and do the dirty deed and come back out. The person that pay you won't even.
They probably right.
You'll never see them. But we will see you.
That's right.
You just got used once again.
Once again.
For somebody else's cause that had nothing to do with you. They just used you.
If you cared about George Floyd and what happened to him, what you would do is go have a seat at the table. What you would do is you be a decent adult or a law-abiding citizen. Is what you would do.
That's right.
Not out in the streets reaping havoc and acting a fool.
That's right. Because all lives matter.
All
of our lives matter.
And I hate and to my white brothers and sisters, you know, they have to bear the brunt of feeling guilty for something they was not even a part of. They was not a part of slavery, but they have to bear the brunt of that. And then to my black brothers and sisters, you have to bear the brunt when we see our other black brothers and sisters do something so silly and so sinister. Because now you have our white brothers and sisters about half scared. The hell going on?
About half scared. And then wonder why the first thing they do is get their guns when they see you.
And be about like, I'm scared.
I'm scared.
And if they really cared about black lives, it starts with Hollywood.
Yeah.
Stop portraying black people as thugs and hoodlums.
That's right.
And savages.
That's right.
I'm going to say this so we can go. I remember back in the day where they used to have shows. And I know Bill Cosby is locked up, but there was a show called The Cosby Show. So you had people that was aiming to be doctors and lawyers back then. Or when they had the Jeffersons, you had people that wanted a business, a dry cleaners or a store. It's time to bring back stuff like that. I'm tired of seeing this reality TV and all of this stuff on TV that have people bickering and fighting, and then we want to know what's wrong with our young.
That's right.
And y'all taught them how to be like that.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Boy George.
Boy George had the nerves. Now, we used to listen to him when we were little. He's got to be older than us.
He is older than us.
But he had the nerves to tell us to sit down.
To sit down.
So I just retweeted him this morning and said, is this white privilege or is this racism? You know, first of all, let me just say this here. Diamond and Silk, we ain't sitting down. That's what you want. You want us to
They
shut
want
up.
look
Because
they've been
look,
wanting it.
let me tell you what I go off of. Intuition, feel. Look, if something ain't right, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you again, something
Then
ain't right. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah. And it's not white conservatives
That's right.
that's trying
Yeah.
to shut us down.
It's these
white
white liberals.
that try to keep their knee on our neck.
That's
so
right.
we can't come up for air.
So we can't speak.
And speak out.
That's
yeah. Who's
some of y'all
this.
keep saying on YouTube, you going in and out. Our volume is good on this side, but you see how they try to stifle you?
Yep. It's deliberate. They don't want you to hear what we got to say because we know their tactics, we know their games,
That's right.
and we gonna tell it.
We know it. And you all wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
That's
and
right.
stop being controlled and used by these people that don't love our country.
Real quick, let me finish this off. Let me just say, don't forget to pre-order. Right now, you have 24 hours to pre-order your book at DiamondandSilkBook.com. Once you pre-order, you will receive a signed copy of the book, and your name is going to be entered into a drawing where one lucky person, lucky person will receive a personalized message from Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
So go right now and order your book. Look, when they sent me something the other day because we had to send something back, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that we wrote a book.
I can't believe it
is
either.
Packed full of juicy stuff.
Yes.
A lot of times you got the media, Diamond, that say that they know all of this stuff about Diamond and Silk.
It's not true.
It's not true. If you want to know the truth about Diamond and Silk, go to DiamondandSilkBook.com right now and get that book.
That's right.
Do it right now.
That's
right now, so you can get your signed copy.
And you all, I'm also going to post a surveillance video of this, the killers of this oh God, Dorn. Oh God,
Devin?
this captain David Dorn, I believe that's his name.
Go ahead on and get get the right name.
Get the right name.
So
okay, well, talk Silk.
Yeah, make sure you order the book. DiamondandSilkBook.com, and while she's getting the name, don't forget to go over there to chat it.
That's right.
ChatDit.com.
Captain David Dorn, you all.
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Let me just
go ahead.
Go over there to chat it. ChatDit.com. Go to chat it and sign up right now. Get your account over there because we're gonna be having a party over there.
That's right.
You all.
I'm so excited about it. I'm just really excited about it.
Go right now when you get a chance, or right when we get off of here. Go and sign up at chattit.com.
That's right.
Okay.
Captain David Dorn, you all, he was shot and killed doing this here whole riot, whatever they were doing out there in the streets. And so the Minnesota police, I believe that's who it is, put out a surveillance video. And I'm going to be sharing that on social media. We've already shared it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Not the Minneapolis, the St. Louis, Missouri police. Forgive me.
This is St. Louis, Missouri
police.
Okay.
They put out surveillance, and I want you all to share it. I want you all to retweet it. We have to find out who took this man's life. I want justice for him.
That's right.
Just like I want justice for any other lives that's been taken. Yep. Just like I want justice for any other person's business that's been looted, whether you're black or white, any business that's been burned down.
The black person that killed that federal agent.
I want justice. I want justice because we cannot live in a lawless country.
No.
We love our police officers. We cannot live where there's not law and order. We have to have law and order instead of chaos and confusion.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see. Yeah. And so I'm going to be retweeting it. And if I can get them to pull the video and see if we can put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Take a look at the surveillance. If you're in Missouri, if you know these people, please call the law. This man, nobody has the right. Look, if we advocating for George Floyd life.
That's right.
We got to also advocate for Captain David Dorn's life.
That's right.
Because Captain David Dorn wasn't committing any crime.
That's right.
He was just protecting property, and they killed him.
And they killed him.
So please, if you see it, Please retweet it, reshare it. I want these people brought to justice. I want them to face.
Yep.
I want them to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Because, see, that could have been my fault.
And anyone else.
That's right.
Because there's more people that's gotten killed in the midst of all of this.
That's right.
No. We want justice for all.
There you go.
For all.
That's what we want.
That's what we want.
All right. Listen, you all, don't forget, if you want to contribute, go ahead and contribute to Diamond and Silk. You can go to DiamondandSilk.com. Make sure you visit the store, DiamondandSilkStore.com. And don't forget to pre-order the book 24 hours for the signed plate, which is the signed book, along with us. Your name is going to be entered into a drawing for us to do a video, some kind of video message, a personalized video message for you. One lucky person, okay? So you can get that at DiamondandSilkBook.com. And don't forget, Chit Chat Tour, chitchattour.com. All right, are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay, listen, you all. Don't forget, we pray every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray.
We pray.
I want everybody, for real, to stop and make sure you pray.
Yes.
Listen, make sure you pray. Take a step back. Don't react out of emotion. You want to respond.
Yes.
Take a step back. You want to pray. Let's pray for our country. Pray for each other. We need each other, y'all.
We need each other.
I don't care about the color of our skin.
That's
we
right.
need each
No
other.
man is an island.
And no man stands alone. We
That's
need
right.
each other.
Yes.
And in order for us to be together, we got to know we won. Don't allow the media, don't allow Hollywood, don't allow these people to divide us. It's united we stand. Divided is how we will fall.
And we're one race.
That's right.
And that's the human race.
That's right.
That's all
and
that
at
matters.
the end of the day, all of our lives matter. Okay? We was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
In the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Come on in.
Come on.
Come on a little closer.
Come on.
Because we got something to tell you.
That's right.
Now, y'all know we just finished the last chapter of our book called Uprising.
That's right.
Which is due out on August the 18th. Go to DiamondandSilkBook.com to pre-order right now.
That's right.
But wait.
Wait.
There's more. If you pre-order in the next 24 hours, we are going to send you a signed book plate and enter your name into a drawing to receive a personalized video message from us to you. How cool is that?
That's very cool.
Now, we already know that old Jim Crow Joe said we ain't black. But the last time we checked, we black.
That's right.
And you know what?
What?
We have a message for old Jim Crow Joe. Just because we're black, it don't mean we have to vote Democrat.
That's right.
Maybe we can teach old Jim Crow Joe a thing or two. So in this book, we write about our truth.
Our truth.
And in case you forgot, let me remind you again.
Yeah.
The name of the book is Uprising. Who in the hell said you can't ditch and switch?
That's right.
So we done already woke up America. Maybe it's time to wake up Jim Crow Joe and these Democrats.
Maybe.
Maybe it's time for you all to experience the awakening of Diamond and Silk.
Maybe.
So now you don't get to judge us based on what somebody said about us. Now you can read it for yourself.
That's right.
You can pre-order the book at DiamondandSilkBook.com. And don't forget, if you pre-order the book within 24 hours, you're going to receive a signed book plate. And your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And some lucky person is going to receive a video message from us to you. So pre-order the book at DiamondandSilkBook.com. That's DiamondandSilkBook.com.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat.
Hysterical xenophobia.
Giving Americans a false sense.
Is it accurate that if these steps had not been put in place, it could have been 2 million people dead here in the United States?
Yes. No matter how hard they try to stop us, they can't. We built the greatest economy the world has ever seen, and we're going to do it again. Together, we're beating back the invisible enemy.
What the federal government did was a phenomenal accomplishment.
Through it all, the world has witnessed the unyielding resolve of our incredible American people.
Promise made, promise kept.
And I'm fighting for you, and I love doing it with everything that I have. And you know that. With the grace of God, we will win this war, and we will win this war quickly. And we will make America great again.